Hello, I'm Paul Lachlan and welcome to this DataViz Bitesize. The idea of these videos is they're very short little bite-sized snippets of advice on data visualization, just a thought for the day if you like, that you can take into your practice and start applying straight away. To inspire these, I'm making use of a great graphic provided by John Schwabish, who runs the site policyviz.com. And he provides these play your cards right data visualization prompts. And today's card is the idea of avoiding mystery. How can you embrace text as your friend? How can you make thoughtful use of labels, whether it's labeling the axis or labeling your variables, so everybody's really clear from the title all the way down what the data is they're looking at, and you help them to begin to navigate your data visualization clearly. In each one of these videos, I'm going to share one of those prompter play your cards right from John, and I want to give you a positive example of how I see that working out in practice as well. So here's a quick positive example. I saw this data visualization in the Financial Times. Many of our broadsheets are great examples of good data journalism. And here we see what is an example of small multiples, multiple small equivalent axes, in this case area charts. And I think this is a great example of the effective use of text. Your eye is normally drawn to the top left-hand corner, and if you look there, we have a title that makes clear to us what we're looking at, and a subtitle that draws us into the information. Another key idea is to make use of highlighting color in your text. So here in the subtitle, we see immediately that what's in orange on the rest of this graphic is to do with activity at the weekend, and what's in turquoise is to do with activity in the weekdays. And then we have each of the small multiples to do with different aspects of how Britons spend their time. Gosh, what a lot of time sleeping. The other idea that I'd like to build on what John said there about always have an effective title, normally a subtitle I'd recommend, and clearly labeled axes, is this idea of annotation. How can you make use of putting some text where the action is, where there's change or color highlighting in your data, to help make crystal clear to people what they're looking at, what the causation might be. So that's it, really is DataViz bite size. The thought for you today is, how could you make more effective use of text? How can you think about the words as well as the visuals so that your graphs or charts are even more impactful? Have fun, and I'll see you again in the next DataViz bite size.